TrueAnon. This is somewhere in between an unverified rumor and a tip. It is maybe an unverified tip. So a friend of mine works in the old White House in Washington, D.C., as he said. He was informed the other day that, sorry, I just went past, but I didn't want to say what I was about to say right in front of this other person. I was informed the other day that the medicine that Joe Biden, still technically the president, is given to remain, I don't know, cognitively with it to whatever extent is possible, makes it also apparently so that he has quite big erections a lot. So the staff have to sort of position him so that this is hidden in photos, which is apparently like a whole, rigmarole you got to go through so that his boner, which is always there because of the, brain drugs, is not visible. So, how gross is that shit? All right, let's show Biden.
Joe Biden confirmed as a satyr of myth with a permanent erection.
Wow.
I just want to say that Brace and I had listened to that before recording, but Young Chomsky hadn't heard it yet. So we got to see his reaction live to where it was going. And you did the actual meme, the guy going oh, surprised meme face reaction video.
Well, it was a little pre-spoiled because the name of the file that you gave that was Joe Biden erection.mp3.
Well, she could have just spelled election.
Yes.
Spelled election.
Sorry.
What do you think it is? Because you put a chart down here, but I
was looking, I was like, what drugs would cause this?
Well, Viagra was developed as a blood pressure.
He's not taking Viagra.
Right, but it's a blood pressure medication.
Sure,
it's like
so
a
he could just,
vasodilator.
but why would you take blood pressure medication so that you can be smarter for TV?
Well, maybe there's wires getting crossed.
Blood pressure.
Yeah,
if your blood pressure gets too low, you do
pills.
get stupid. So maybe he's raising his blood pressure and it's
Could
giving.
be.
It's all going to his dick.
It's all going to his dick. Maybe that's why he's so stupid. Because he has blood's in his dick.
Or he's on so much Ritalin that it's causing him to have insane.
I hate
boners.
that I know that people are like, he wants to talk about this, but I actually hate that I have to say this. As somebody who has taken a wide variety of amphetamines, of the Ritalin to the meth, I never got boners on them.
But do you think you were taking Joe Biden levels?
Of methamphetamine?
I don't
Not
know.
even close, honey.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
How much would he have to take for this to happen?
I don't know. It's the whole
Because
thing.
the body of the elderly.
The whole thing makes me feel like I'm living on
that's
crazy
a black
town.
box to me.
Because as we cover in the show, chemsex, PNP, all the Young Chomsky style, what's that called? Fluffy. What's the fucking app called? Sweaties or whatever. The grinder. No, the other one. But all of the party gay
Scruff.
sex drugs.
Scruff?
Not scruff.
Let's just name them all.
What is that?
Field?
Field. I think Field is bisexual.
Wait, what's the...
No, you know what I'm
What's
talking
the
about.
little-
We've talked about it on the show before. I
Yeah.
know what it is. In fact, I saw a very distasteful gentleman wearing a jersey of NASCAR style with the name imprinted all over it.
Isn't it Sniffle?
Sniffies. I saw a guy in a
Scruff.
No, it's Sniffies.
That's
I don't know what scruff is.
That's also one.
Oh.
Not that I would know.
Interesting. This puts the... You kind of
I've
looking
never
like
used
Ned Flanders.
There's one
Anything.
called Zeusk.
Zeusk news?
Zeusk?
I don't know. I just Googled Grindr-like app.
Zeus?
No, I'm sorry. I Googled Grindr-style app.
Grinder style.
That's a very common
How do you
search.
spell Zeus?
Shout out to my friend who is redesigning Grindr right now.
Really?
Yes.
Is it...
Yeah.
Interesting.
Crazy, right?
Little TrueAnon connection to Grindr. Can he get my profile deleted? Because it's caused me a lot of problems
They're
over
gonna
the
actually
years.
put it permanent on
Front
the
page?
homepage.
Front page?
Yeah.
Don't the apps, when you go on Tinder, it shows you a bunch of fake hot chicks and to get you hooked? They have me at front page Grindr.
Okay, back to this. Joe Biden levels of
But I'm saying
ADHD meds.
I guess amphetamines do affect other people differently because they get crazy, corny and crazy hard on from it. But I don't know if it's the meth for him. I'm guessing. I think it's closer to probably some kind of blood pressure thing.
It could also be that he is taking Adderall, but then also they're worried about his blood pressure from the Adderall, and so they give him blood pressure medication, which then gives him the
lowers
boners.
it. No,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Lower blood pressure wouldn't give you. Maybe I think the thing that we're all discounting here, including the caller. What if he's just horny? What if those are natty?
But for like the State of the Union?
Macron? You know?
Here's my thing. How are they hiding this?
Dark suits. Dark suits and shadows.
But he has to remember the odd. Well, he does always turn
walks-
around.
He
They
always
strap it
walks.
down.
You know how he always
but-
walks off like in random places afterwards?
Yeah.
Maybe he's
Amazon
like
rainforest.
walking off to hide his boner. Because I remember you don't obviously never experienced this, but I'm sure that you remember when you're like in 5th grade and you get a
Yes.
boner in class and you're like, "Fuck, I'm wearing green sweatpants because like I love Star Wars or whatever. Like, how am I gonna hide this?"
Are green sweatpants in Star Wars?
Well, I would say the time period of my life where I believed in Star Wars and the time period of my life where I wore lime green sweatpants were directly co-occurring.
Okay, there we go.
And both ceased with chicken and the egg. Who knows? Which would be the egg, though, considering evolution. But Biden might just be horny because Jill Biden might be giving that shit up in a crazy way. Do you think when old people?
we're done talking.
Do you think
about
when
this.
old people are really old like this and they have sex, do you think they ever are like, I wonder if that's the last time? Because that makes me really sad.
Why would you say that?
But like, you know, when you're like,
Could always be the last time.
like
but
Joe
also,
and Jill.
why is that old person like only for old people? Many people can have
That's
that
what I'm
thought
saying.
because you also could get hit by a bus.
Or have a Sun Also Rises.